Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Talking about the markets, yesterday the markets have continued to be bullish. In fact, yesterday they've again closed above 19,800. So, strongly above 19,800. So, that's something really good. In fact, it was a day of consolidation. After the initial rally in the first half an hour, the markets have settled just in the same level. It has not gone anywhere. But then, does it mean that markets have actually taken a break, or is it going to reverse from here? So now that's something very important to understand. At this point of time, the markets across the globe are looking good because if you look at the US markets yesterday, they also have actually closed in the positive. But interestingly, in India, the up move is completely driven only by the institutionals and the retailers, that is domestic institutionals and retailers, because the foreign institutionals FIIs are still continuing to sell in the Indian market. So yesterday also they've sold for almost 400 crores and the DIIs have actually bought for more than 1000 crores, and naturally the buying is happening in those stocks which have been battered some time back. Exactly what you can guess is right, that is HDFC Bank, the Reliance, and Infosys. But then yesterday's Infosys movement can be more attributed to the short covering before TCS results, right? So yesterday TCS results were expected, and the results have come, and they've announced officially the buyback as well. The buyback is, of course, the price of buyback is almost 15% up from what the market is seeing the value right now. That is actually a good thing because there might be some interest generated in buying. But I am personally looking at booking some partial profits in my holding once the kind of TCS picks up at this point of time. So, the results have not been great to be talking about. The revenue is up, the profit is up, but very small percentage, which is not worth talking about. So at this point of time, I would say yes, IT sector is not doing as bad as it was expected, but at least it is not great as well. So I'm not sure that would give some excitement to the IT sector at this point of time. Probably we'll have to wait for some more time for the right excitement to kick in for the IT sector. So the next important results that's coming is of course Infosys and HCL Tech to be watched. But as of now, TCS is not going to give any excitement apart from of course a buyback that is offered. So that also I think it's around 17,000 crores of buyback. Of course, it's a decent number. So that's something that could probably bring some excitement in TCS, which has been kind of battered down for a really long time. So that was about the market that happened yesterday. But if you look at what's happening in the Asian markets at this point of time, Asian markets are also looking good. In fact, they have been being positive. So looking at that, Asian markets are looking, and Asian Indian markets also might see a decent opening. In fact, the futures are also kind of flat, US futures. So if you look at India futures, we might see a flat to slight positive opening, is what we can expect out of the market at this point of time. Looking at the markets for today being the expiry, weekly expiry, definitely markets are going to be volatile. And what is important to look at is where they are closing. So my expectation, like I told you yesterday, it should be something around 19,600 to 19,900 the expiry. I'm not expecting a big fall at this point of time. But of course, expiry related volatility can of course move around anywhere. So trade cautiously. And yes, yesterday the way market moved up so much, we had to, in the first half an hour, we had to actually hit our SL twice. So that's something that's not great for looking for a trader point of view. But for an investor point of view, if you remember what we discussed on Monday, if you had actually invested, and you would be sitting with some really good profit there. So that's how the market is right now. So market is in a position to more of give gifts or give excitement to investors rather than traders at this point of time. So the rewards are only for investors at this point of time, whereas traders are having slightly tough time in the market at this point of time. That's how the markets are. Markets are unpredictable, but of course, a long-term investor is of course always rewarded positively by the market. So that's it for now. Let us see how the market is expiring today. Based on that, we will also look forward for next trade in the MPA family. And if you're not a part of MPA family yet, you could be part of it completely free. Of course, all you need to do is contact us on the number given below. So that's it for now. This is Srikanth Rajan signing off. Until we catch up tomorrow morning for the next podcast. But before that, of course, Do remember to press the like button if you love the content that we share, and do share the podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. Goodbye and have a great day.